But the two programs behind me are Experience Scotland and Experience China. And now, how these programs work is we send UW faculty and UW students over there to the on-site locations. In Scotland, it happens to be a palace. In China, it happens to be a hotel. But we take classes from here with other UW students over there. And so you never have to worry about credit transfers. And because we run the programs, the cost tends to be relatively low on these guys. Our next two programs to talk about would be Semester Abroad Europe and the International Traveling Classroom. Now, these two programs run opposite one another. Semester Abroad Europe only happens during the fall, and the International Traveling Classroom only happens in the spring. Semester Abroad Europe is an independent research project in Europe. So you work with a faculty mentor to develop a research project that will be in your major. It's 12 to 15 credits. It will look phenomenal on any resume, and it is also our oldest running program. It's been going on for 50 years. So the International Traveling Classroom, or ITC, is a little bit different than some of our other programs. It's kind of the traditional concept of backpacking through Europe, only with classes attached. It's not quite as independent as, say, Semester Abroad Europe is, but there's still plenty of opportunity for independent travel in between the coursework. And on this side, we have our short-term programs, otherwise known as our faculty-led programs. Now, all of these programs tend to work in a very similar way. There's 3 credits, and then they also knock out a couple of gen ed requirements. So all of these classes will be based in some field, like this is ag sci, and this is history, and this is biology, and that's anthropology, and that's poli-sci. But in the same vein, these programs will also knock out some general education requirements, for example, global perspectives or multidisciplinary. The options we have shown here is what went this year during either our day term or spring break, or we'll go over the summer. Here is what we have for our exchanges. This might be a little bit more what you think of when you think traditionally for education abroad. These are foreign universities, and you go there and you pay here tuition to go there in most cases. We have a couple of options, some in Taiwan, and Korea, and Germany, and some places in Europe, and some places in the Americas. I strongly recommend, we have Finland, reindeer racing. You really should go. Anyway, if any of this sounds interesting, you definitely should stop by and talk to us about it.
Finland has it all. Finland has it all.